In this video, we're breaking down this wild first date story where a so-called gold digger tries to finesse her way into a free meal. And let's just say, it doesn't end well for her.
If you're talking to a guy that claims to be interested in dating you and you say something like, oh, I'm going to get my nails done or my hair, I'm going to the mall, and he does not offer to send you money to contribute to that, you need to block him, and you need to block him quickly, okay? We don't have time to be talking to men that cannot contribute to our lives, even in the smallest of ways. Not in this economy.
Bro, I'm out, man.
Why would they contribute to a total stranger? Doesn't it sound weird?
When the bill comes, you just look like that.
Huh?
Yeah. You're not like, I'll get this, or should we split it? And they'll be like, oh my God, how much is it? How much is it? Is it expensive? No, do not do that. Yeah, like she said, don't even offer. If a man respects you and values you and wants you, he's gonna that bill. If he can't pay that bill, asked you to come on a date.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
He's requested you to come on a date with him. Then it's up to him to pay.
If a woman is really interested in you, she would hate to make you pay for everything.
Yeah. Look, if it was the other way around and it was really weird and you asked him, then fine. Yeah. But like, that's really strange. Yeah, don't ask a man to go on a date. But like, at the end of the day, you've done your hair, your makeup, your nails, and you put in the effort, and you're looking beautiful, and you're going on this date. Like, the least you can do is pay.
Huh?
Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, it was really nice.
So you had a nice time?
Yeah, thank you.
Here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to pay for the bill.
This is what happens when men make the first move.
I'm going to get the bill, and then I'm going to take you back to yours. And you're going to invite me in for a cup of tea or something. I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to rub your feet, massage your legs, and we're going to make sweet, sweet, sweet love. And then after that, we'll decide whether or not this is going to work. Because right now, I think it will. But I have a little bit of doubt in my mind that if the other part doesn't work out, how are we going to have any kind of longevity in this relationship?
What I see from this interaction is that this man is clear and honest about his intentions, and men are direct like this.
Well, this is only our first date, so...
What difference does that make? I think get it overdone with bish bash bosh, done. Why wait?
I'm just getting to know you at the moment, so I don't really think...
So what, you think you just come out for a free meal and then go home?
If you think about it, pretending to like someone to get free food and not talking to them later seems like a scam.
That's not how it works.
Well, actually, prepaid is we're at Nando's, so...
But I said I would transfer you the money. Meals.
Right, okay. Well, I don't know how I feel about that thing.
Chris? Sure. I get it. I'm not going to transfer you for your meal.
Right.
On the go. And I'll message you in a couple of days and see what you're on. Go from there, yeah?
Right, so...
I don't think he's going to talk to her after this. Just take women for coffee on the first date. Restaurants are soon going to require payment for food once the order is made.
We went out to Applebee's and she shows up at least like 30 minutes late and she's got 3 kids with her. So she gets a call and she's just like, all right, so you just got to go with whatever I say. And like 10 minutes after she gets that call, this dude just comes in with her and I'm just like, oh,
shit. Here you go again.
He tells us all to get in the car like nothing is wrong.
This is probably the weirdest dating story I've ever heard.
This kind of a weird situation. I'm thinking that I'm getting like set up or something. But apparently she told him that I'm one of her oldest kids.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
From a different baby dad. That was her baby dad for the other 3 kids. And now I'm the oldest son from a different baby dad. So I'm like, okay.
I'm surprised he went on with this situation.
How do I blend into this situation? We get into the, I'm still trying to figure out if like I still got a chance with it, but she's not really talking to me at this point. But yeah, he dropped us off at home, her and her 3 kids, and then he just dropped me off after. So, yeah, never again, bro.
So do you think she used you to get her and her kids a meal?
Yeah, that's probably what happened, bro.
I hope he learned something from this.
Y'all know what type of man I don't trust. I don't trust a man that buys candles. I don't trust a man that drinks tea. I don't trust a man with a spinny toothbrush. I don't trust a man that eats sushi. I don't trust a man with a skincare routine. I don't trust a man who exfoliates. You have sugar scrub? Like, huh? Oh, what else? I don't trust a man who has like accents in his house. Like, usually when you go into a nigga crib, he probably got a couch, a TV, and a rug. You telling me that you got a coffee table with accents on top? Somebody cooked her, and I want you to go back and be with your soulmate, because she's going to be a problem throughout our relationship. She cooked, and I can't do nothing with you, baby. You use body oil gel instead of lotion? No.
And the list goes on and on. Unfortunately, some people only trust a man who pays the bills.
No. Give me crusty knuckles, because you... I don't trust you.
Who goes on expensive first dates for dinner? It's usually later when you know the other a little bit. Never go on a date without having the money to pay for your own food.
Him about the first restaurant he gonna take you to. What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3.
This mother addresses all the ladies that are going to go out with her son with a strong message.
Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, come on back over here, because I need you to understand what time it is. A real lady, is gonna be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford, so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag.
It's all correct. A well-raised lady wouldn't use her date as a way to get free food.
I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying titties, lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you.
We need more women like this.
All right, so let me get this straight. You invited me out to come to eat. And that was not even my idea. That was your idea, right?
Okay, and the problem is?
And I'm offering to pay half, but you want me to pay the whole thing?
I'm the woman. I shouldn't have to pay anything.
This gentleman even offered to pay for half when he could have only paid for his items, but she wanted him to pay full.
Yeah, I invited you out because I wanted to go out. That doesn't mean I have to pay.
No, this was your idea. Actually, I don't even have to be a gentleman to pay half of it.
Because you're going to pay it all.
But this was your idea to come out. You're the one that invited me out.
And you're the man, so you have to pay the bill.
Says who?
Says me. What do you mean?
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
In what book is that written in?
It doesn't have to be written. That's just a rule.
This is my card right here. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to pay half of the bill. How much is it? Hold on.
You pay the whole bill or you sleep on the couch.
300.
You pay the whole bill or you sleep on the couch.
I ain't even trying to go to your house. I'm trying to go home.
As a man, if you ever get in this situation, just smile and tell the server to split the bill. Pay for your half and walk away without escalating the conversation.
How about that?
All that take home though, but you're still paying this damn bill.
$320, and I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to pay half of it. And you telling me to pay the whole thing?
Yeah.
When it was your idea to take me out?
Yeah.
Because of what again?
Because you're the man and you're responsible for the bill.
I'm about to take my card back in my wallet because some
I guess
See,
your ass is gonna be
this is
washing
why I'm
dishes.
trying to tell, man.
I guess
They
you're gonna
don't
be
listen.
washing dishes then. Because I'm leaving.
Who washing dishes?
You.
Where? You're the one that was ordering all this. See all this over here? You're the one that was ordering all that. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
The mistake he made here was arguing when he could have just paid for his half and got out of there.
You're independent. Why don't you pay for it?
Don't come for me.
Stuff.
Yeah, she's paying for it.
Okay. She's paying. You're making
She's
her
definitely
pay
paying for the whole thing.
You're making her pay?
Yep.
That
She is.
doesn't seem right.
What do you mean it's not right?
Doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right.
Unfortunately, no one agreed with him. We live in a society where a man paying for everything is normalized. But when the opposite happens, people will shame him like here.
A lot of women say, hey, he invited me out, he should pay the bill. But then we have a woman here pulling this crap. She invited him out. Not only that, but she ordered a bunch of stuff. Because she knew from the start she was going to expect him to pay. Why is this double standard a thing? Just because he's a man doesn't mean he's obligated to pay. And this is why a lot of men are not dating anymore.
All right, I'm going to say this. I'm old school. If I went on a date, I paid for it, no matter who asked who out. But I don't like her attitude. Matter of fact, I didn't like it at all.
I respect this guy, and I agree. If I like my date, I will offer to pay. But if my date is treating me like I'm supposed to, then I will only pay for my half.
This guy seems like a nice guy. Maybe he pays for the date on a regular basis, but maybe he didn't like her attitude either. So I don't blame him.
I'm about to teach you how to tell if a woman is trying to put you in a trick bag. A trick bag is basically when a woman labels you a trick. A trick is the man they use to finance them, the guy they use for money, use to pay their bills, or use for dates or gifts and things like that. Pay attention or I'm about to put you on game. Now, the first thing to look for is if they call you pet names very early. Baby, sweetie, dear, honey. They know that a man's ears are soft for these, and when a man hears this, he lets his guard down.
Never let your emotions cloud your judgment.
Be careful of that. Watch for the hook. Go into a strip club and watch how they address you. Now, another thing you can look for is if they counter the date offer. So let's say you pick something low maintenance, a low maintenance date, they'll counter with something more expensive. A woman who likes you and is truly into you will not mind sitting in the dark with you, listening to you breathe.
And remember, you work hard for your paycheck. So never let anyone take that from you.
So I went on a date today, and I'd like to tell you about this date because it's classic. We started speaking by phone. We've been talking for a week. We decided that we were going to go to a cafe today. And originally he wanted to go to a coffee spot. I'm not big on coffee.
That is smart. Always pick a coffee date for a first date.
So we did the cafe. We get there. I get there first. And there's a wait. I put our name on there, but it was like a 45-minute wait. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to just be awkwardly sitting or standing here with him and, kind of defeats the purpose of sitting down and kind of getting to know each other at a table. So I ordered myself a sandwich and, it took a little bit, but then the food comes. And prior to that, he'd been talking about all his cars. He just got a Lamborghini. He showed me the picture of the car. You know how when people deposit money into your accounts, you get the text message. So he just got $200,000 deposited into his checkings.
Seems like a guy that has a great job, and I don't see any issue. The date was to get to know each other anyway.
Great for you. Nice to see. Whatever. Good. I don't really care. Good. Great. Whatever. So he's talking about all of this stuff, and it's, it's okay. Like, people like to speak about the things they have and the things they do, and that's great. I mean, I'm not big on that. So, but I don't mind. We're here. I'm getting to know you. So I'm eating my food and he's like, oh, those smell great. I was like, would you like a fry? So now he's eating the fries with me. And I'm fine with that because I'm like, sometimes when you see somebody else get food, you tend to get hungry. So I'm like, okay, he's hungry. But now he's eating most of my fries. And I'm like, okay.
I am beyond shocked. She offered him to eat with her. And once he did, she was angry.
So I asked him, does he want half of my sandwich? He said, no, I'm not that hungry. But yet you're eating all my fries. So, okay. So the lady comes, and at this point, I'm like, I'm just kind of ready to go. So the check was placed in front of me, and the box was placed in front of him. So he grabs the check and hands me the box. So I put my food in there and I said, how would you like to do this? Would you like to split it? I didn't know how much the bill was, but I was like, this is our first time meeting. I feel like, let me just be kind. Like I would do it for anybody anyways, but still. He goes, oh, no. I'll just pay for my coffee. His coffee was $4 and he gave me $5. So I look at the bill. The bill was $20.50. Mind you, when he pulled out all 5 ones, he also took out a $20 bill and gracefully put that motherfucker back in his wallet. And that's fine. He didn't even pay for the tip.
What do you mean by that?
I was so pissed when I saw that the bill was $20.50 that the lady, our waitress, she ended up getting, I gave her $30 on top of his $5, because I said, wow, he couldn't even pay $20.50, but you could brag about.
Sometimes be careful. Some people might offer you to share their food with them only to expect you to pay for it. So always eat yours and let them eat theirs.
Having $200K just being deposited, showing me your Lamborghini, your Tesla, your Mazda, your 2022 Bentley. I really felt bad about myself because I'm like, damn, this really didn't want to pay $20 for a bill. I have gone on dates with men who turned out to be bums and they've paid the full tab.
Some men are built different, and a Sigma man never lets his guard down.
Modern women will finesse you if you allow them to. Just use your damn common sense, your brain, up here, not down here, and put 2 and 2 together when they use you for attention, money, or food. Like, let me use an example. You ever been talking to a woman in person or on a dating app, and then you finally ask for a number, but she tries to make a different conversation or say something like, why do you deserve to have my number? You leave after that. You don't continue that conversation. Any guy that knows his worth will leave after that. Because for a guy she likes, she's saying yes. Or if a woman says, nah, I don't want to do that date, but we can get food though, she's trying to finesse you out of food.
So always trust your intuition and instincts, and let your brain always make decisions for you, not your feelings. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.